Falls Fire Department is cracking down on ineffective fire systems. They say it is costing taxpayers money. Local News 8's Bree Clark live outside of the Idaho Falls Fire Station #1. Bree, they say they're finding systems that are not being properly maintained.
Well, Carol, that's exactly right. But the problem is, if those systems aren't working correctly, they can send nuisance alarms right to this fire department and other ones around the city. That can cause them to send out trucks for no reason. And although the fire department says that there are a lot of contractors around that are legitimate, there are those that are unregistered and those that are phony, which could be to blame. Fire Marshal Ken Anderson says there are several things that can block a building's fire prevention system, especially as the city starts to grow and debris finds its way into the water line.
We'll get debris if somebody does a job, they're working on a construction site.
But these pebbles are just the beginning. Anderson says if you're not careful, gauges can be busted and pipes filled with rust, all things that third-party contractors should prevent.
The owners of the companies have to register with the fire department. They have to register their employees and provide the training that each employee has.
But if they aren't registered,
then they shouldn't be working on it.
And more often, Anderson is catching phony contractors that aren't even contracted with local businesses who send a bill without actually checking the system.
You'll see people, especially like with fire extinguishers, that'll come in, look at a tag, put their tag on it, send the owner a bill, and walk out the door. That's not proper maintenance.
So the fire department has implemented an online system that compiles registered and unregistered contractors and what type of inspections they've done.
The system will allow me to say who serviced that, what their qualifications are, when they expire, and if that's not right, then we'll come back and say your person's not trained, you need to go back and get this done right.
But to save businesses and homeowners the headache, Anderson gives this advice.
When people come to work on your life safety systems, your fire extinguishers, your hood systems, your fire sprinkler systems, your alarm systems, you have a right to ask if they're qualified and if they actually have a contract with you.
Put this into perspective, Anderson told me that a national survey shows that only about 40% of those systems really work throughout the nation. So that means over half of them don't. Live in Idaho Falls, I'm Bree Clark.
Crazy. All right. Thank you, Bree.